What's up, guys? Harry here, known as Trade Sharp, and I bring you these daily updates as always. And without further ado, let me bring you this update today on Bitcoin. Be sure, and Ethereum, of course, but be sure to join our Telegram. You can ask me there any questions about anything you want me to review, and let's get into it. So, looking here at the charts, you can see pretty clearly that yesterday what happened was is that we were looking at this range here, right? Remember I said we created this small resistance within a range, and I said if we were to break this range, I look for a test up here, and we got exactly that. We actually got a very, very, very nice green candle from that actual break of the range, right? Look at this. So that was nice to see. Now we're having a small pullback from that range. As you can see, we're going lower and lower. And essentially, what I look for is I look for us to continue ranging on Bitcoin. We are in an accumulation phase. Uh, just looking at basic price action, I mean, we can see based on this closure comes in 43 minutes. So if this does close below this area here, like so, we can just delete the lines down below like this. Then I look for us to come back down to about probably here and retest this area like so. And then I look for us to get a bounce and essentially range. You know, we are in a big range with Bitcoin. It's pretty much boring, but there is one thing that will make me immediately bullish is of course if we break this resistance on a 4 hour, which is up here at the 33,600 level. If we do break this, then I do see a move to 35 around here, 35 500, and I see continuation after that. Looking at Stokes, they are crossing up, which is obviously good on the 4 hour. 1 hour will probably be down. Yes, 1 hour is crossing down, so that does imply a bit of selling pressure. And yeah, that's Bitcoin pretty simple. Just watch that 33,500 level, 4 hour closure below there. I do see targets up to 35,000 around here. We break that, we're breaking structure, and I look for us to start, reversing from this accumulation phase. Looking at Ethereum, so let's bring Ethereum here. We can see yesterday Ethereum, it didn't come as deep as I wanted it to. I wanted Ethereum actually to come down to retest this perfectly, but unfortunately it didn't, so I could not take a trade on that yesterday. Instead, it just formed some sort of whatever you call it. I mean, this is not even a shape, it's not a bull pennant, it's not a bull flag. This technically could be called a bull flag, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. But we did, I was expecting a big move to happen and I was expecting a pullback first. So we got that pullback not as deep as I wanted, but then boom, we exploded and we took out all-time high. Now, looking what's going on now, the 1 hour is not giving us much information. It is, it just looks like it wants to sell off a bit. Just looking at this, if we close below this range, we could come down to 360. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't really trust price action on Ethereum because Ethereum is not as liquid as Bitcoin. So what we could see is that normally if we close below this range, we would see us come down. So that is a possibility that we come down here to 1,360. But just looking at the chart, sorry, I'm about to yawn. Let me yawn. Okay, I'm done. So just looking at the chart, it's very, very simple. Even you can see the structure on the 1 hour and it's not worrying at all. I mean, here what we have a low, a higher low, a high, higher high, higher high. I mean, look, we're in a clear uptrend, and obviously that's bullish, and I don't have any issues with that. I have only issues. Let's go see a relevant time frame like the 4 hour. With this, basically, if we come back below this box, I do have start to have issues with Ethereum, but it's not looking likely. We did take out the last all-time high, so I just look for us to trend up practically. And we'll go look at the 15 minutes, see if we can spot anything. We're still holding the 50, which is nice to see. I mean, this is not you know, this is not even a bull flag to be honest, because bull flag would need lower lows like this, but we broke that here. But if you were to take a bull flag and then see from the breakout, where's it giving? 1005. Well, that to be honest, that is actually one of my targets. So we can move on now to talk about my next targets. So we'll go to a 4 hour. We'll take a Fibonacci from the base here. should we take? What's a good Fibonacci placement on this? I will just check this placement here. This is not really the best placement. We could actually take it from here, to be honest. Yeah, that would be a better placement. Let's try that. Yeah. So, this is giving me targets, even if we can take it like that. Yeah, this is perfect. So, this is the next target. So, your next target is coming in at, we'll call it 600. All right, we'll just put it exactly. So, next target is 1587. And then after that, we are up to 1800. So, it's looking very bullish. This is based on the Fibonacci. Getting a pullback from here. Let's see where from here to here, from the wick. You can see it's coming in around the golden zone. So this is called the golden pocket. So yeah, we could get a pullback down here and then continue up. I don't have any issues with that. We're not breaking structure. If we do take out this previous wick, we will immediately jump straight to this $1,600 target immediately. And how do you know on the lower time frames? We're looking at momentum. They're all crossed down if you notice. You see, 3 hour down, 1 hour will be down. So I want to see that turn up if we start get that tick up, and that needs to actually travel to 1434, which is not too far away, but sorry, that's my trading thing. But if you think about that, I mean, if we draw this as a if we draw this as a resistance like this and go on the 15-minute, remember, keep that number in mind, 1134. Let's see if this lines up. So if we were to come back up here and then come, let's say we bounce off the 50, trend back up, where are we coming here? About 1125. If we close above it, let's say on a 1 hour, I would want at least a minimum of 1 hour closure above it, we're about that area, right? And then you would take it as an extra confirmation the stoke's turning up. Then, even that would be a break of this structure here, and then you have confirmations for us to continue up to our next resistance. So we'll have a look at that. With that being said, remember guys, take care and trade sharp. Peace.